Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle and here we go. David Villa writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
And it's Iniesta. Good chance here! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pinches it off him. Tries to play it through. Great ball, and can he finish? That's another chance. Big moment, massive goal.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nice physical challenge. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! Zico. Beckenbauer. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Del Piero. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mateus. Brazil are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, played right into his path. Roberto Carlos.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vinicius Junior. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Brazil with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Baresi. Now it's Rafael Leao. Baresi cuts out the pass. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Zico. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zico cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence.
Real chance! Tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Lam in with the challenge. Threads one in. Chance for a shot! And he's straight offside. That could spell trouble. Zico, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Beckenbauer, it's McManaman. Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer. McManaman. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Iniesta.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Iniesta. Now it's Del Piero. David Villa. Zanetti. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. 5 minutes till the break. Mateus. Now it's Rafael Leao. That is good alertness. He's a sharp little ball here. The message is clear, none shall pass. Beckenbauer. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Face to face with the keeper.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Lahm. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but with shot at goal!
And it's hoisted clear. Beckenbauer, and they win it back again. Can he get it through? And smartly reclaimed. Zico. That's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mateus. Zico. Tries to pass it through. It's played through for him. This looks promising. Not the most... Oh, what a mistake! Rafael Leao receives it in a good position here. Brazil still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Howson. And it's Belletti. Knocks it into space. Played into space out wide. Your impression so far, Jim?
Brazil are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Zanetti. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. And here's Rafael Leao. Great vision. It's a promising position. Elects to cross.
Well played and well cleared.
It's McManaman. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Beckenbauer. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's gone for goal! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! About as smooth as it gets. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
David Villa. Iniesta. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chooses to go cross-field. David Villa might just make this. Kukçu. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the finish!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red.
Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Roberto Carlos! Lam with the clearance.
Camisa 2, camisa 10, camisa 24.
Madrid finding their passes. And it's Maradona! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
All hands on deck for this one.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. And it's Belletti.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bellingham calmly anticipates. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Aims beyond the defence. Belletti. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Not the most accurate pass. Gently done. Threads one in. Now it's Hullet. He's got away. Tries to cross. And it's hoisted clear. So what can they make of this? Zico tries making a foray down the right. Opts for safety. And they've switched it over to the other side. And that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro wriggles his way through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Zola. Zico. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maldini calmly anticipates. Well, that has not gone well. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Ronaldo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Hullet. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Spread it left. Looking for options for movement. Stood up well to him there. Zola. Best. And he's managed to get free. Produces a cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Lahm. Messi.
That's good play from him.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation. And the pass is intercepted. Zico. Pele, nicely spread. And here's the chance to counter. That is good alertness. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's worked it through. And he's well positioned here. He's having a shot! Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Villa. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Iniesta. And here's Del Piero. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the through ball. And this is Pele. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Quality ball. David Villa is onto it in a flash. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Zanetti cuts it out. Aims beyond the defence. Pele. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Del Piero. Zico takes control of it and he's on the move. Beckenbauer. And Iniesta. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Villa. He's gone for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed them. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff?
There's the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And here's Iniesta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Iniesta cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just goes for a shot! It's hit the upright, and again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Maldini. David Villa. Zanetti. He's found a way past. Beckenbauer for Iniesta. Distributed tidily. Looking to play him in. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. He's had it taken off him. Thuram. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's Pele! He scored! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
So we've reached the hour mark. Well, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Zanetti. David Villa. Beckenbauer. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
David Villa is herring after that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer. David Villa. Beckenbauer. And it's Iniesta. Zico is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Iniesta. Best. Iniesta gets a foot in here. Zico. He's going for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Played out to the left flank. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's through here. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Brazil are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Tries to pass it through.
Brazil seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And this is Del Piero. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. Best. Now it's Pelé. And he's intervened well there. Maldini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. And that is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Please be made aware.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So it's away we go then.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Iniesta. That's a lovely pass.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Messi
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
That has not gone well.
And here's Messi. He is through here. He's gone for goal! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already. Ah, he's given it away.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Ronaldinho.
Great vision. Goes for a shot!
He scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Good ball, good take. That'll be a throw-in. And that is expertly dealt with. Chance! Goal! Brazil! And they get themselves in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough, and the shot! Off the post! And it's hoisted clear. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. He's got away. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. João Neves. Ronaldinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Zico. Can he get it through? And this is Del Piero. Real chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Messi. It's a good run down the right, and the through ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ronaldinho with the short one. And here's Neves.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckenbauer. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Yes! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que en la tienda oficial del estadio podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos relacionados con nuestro...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Iniesta. And it's Zico.
Zico!
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Otto. Iniesta. And it's Zanetti. And he goes cross-field.
Well spotted.
And it's Zico. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And he will. It's Roberto Carlos! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Lahm. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's managed to get rid. Thuram. Brazil have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Good chance here! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
That's beautifully weighted. Shooting chance! Goal, Milan! That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Milan have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? David Villa going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's having a go! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Stood up well to him there. That is good alertness. Lahm. Thuram. Spread out to the left. David Villa picks it up out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zanetti could try cutting inside here. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Zanetti. Beckenbauer. Iniesta. Zico is someone with real dynamite in his boots. For Iniesta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Baresi. And smartly reclaimed. Neatly clipped into space.
Oh. He's having a shot! He scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them.
Can he finish?
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi.
And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Iniesta. Brazil finding their passes. Beckenbauer. And Iniesta. And it's Zico.
Decent chance!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Corner number 2, then.
Oh, smashing! In he goes again!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Zanetti. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Otto did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Thuram with the slide tackle there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Zanetti.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Swung over
81.007 spettatori.
to Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Thuram. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Iniesta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckenbauer. Now it's Del Piero. Gattuso clears. And here's Del Piero. He's going for goal! It's anyone's ball now. And he's heaved it away. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Del Piero. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Brazil certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Ibrahimovic, numero 10, numero 15, Kaká, numero 24.
Out to the left it goes.
Lasciano il campo per il
David
numero
Villa.
20, Forlan, il numero 11, il numero 6, il numero 4. Attenzione alla sostituzione.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Not the most accurate pass. And he can clear it away. David Villa. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's had a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Odo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Cruyff. And it's Kaká. David Villa has got himself a free kick. Del Piero taking charge of the dead ball. And it's hit the woodwork and out! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's managed to gift it back. Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared away. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Costa Curta gets it clear. Lam. Back towards the middle. Baresi over to the left. It's a promising position. Here's a chance!
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That has not gone well. Now he's got space here. Can he latch on to this? And that's that. Brazil perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim...
Del Piero! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Del Piero is offering a right smile there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely feet. Iniesta. Del Piero. Salam. Zico. Beckenbauer. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zico driving forwards. And here's Zico. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Neither side yet able to find the net. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Thuram. Ball played for Zico. Beckenbauer. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Beckenbauer. Zico is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And here's the chance to counter. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh no, what has happened here? Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Lahm. Threads one in. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Del Piero. And Del Piero! That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Great chance! It's fallen loose again! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, sweet feet. Iniesta. Ball's played through. Messi providing an outlet on that. And Messi! Off the post! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And this is Zico. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Alexander-Arnold. Oh,
There will
good
be
read.
1 minute added time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Pedri could move up a gear here, and he's away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Brazil really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come
Hello,
up with
everybody,
something a
and
little
this is a
special
quick
to
reminder
lift
to
these
let you know
players.
that you'll be able
Otherwise,
to catch
this
today's
one's as good as
match
done.
broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Number 13.
So off we go once more.
Coming on the field is...
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that has been clubbed away. Bernardo Silva.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. Crosses it in. Buffon claims it. Safe hands.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Zico. Oh, red. Nice interception. Hazard. So what can they make of this? Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great ball if he can get there. Lam unable to make it happen for all his good... Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping. Here's a chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Beckenbauer usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
He's in plenty of space here. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Number 21, Elijah Youth. Number 10,
Rice plays it short. Bernardo Silva delivers.
coming on the field.
Nicely spread.
Rafinha.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way.
Mbappe. Number 23, Fernandez. Number 24, Cucurella. Substitution.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Rafinha. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Kaká running with the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Over to the left. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way.
Chance, surely! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. And Scalvini. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Fiore. Looking for options for move. There's the shot! Sticks it away! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that
There will be
pass?
3 minutes
Ideal.
added time.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Kaká. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Valencia have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success.
Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. Conte. Valencia have a free kick. And it's Robertson. Distributed tidily. Robertson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, good spread. And this
And the finish! Messi from another planet! A finish of true class! And Brazil take the lead. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So, a breakthrough already. Lam is always looking to play quality balls. Iniesta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0.
And there's the shot!
Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Beckenbauer is there, and he can pick it up. Rijkaard. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And it's Robertson. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Chance, surely!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Mateus goes short. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Thuram. That's headed upfield. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Valencia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Beckenbauer, Mbappe does well to get it back. That's a good ball out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro. Ball played for Rijkaard. Zico. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zico. Zico has created one goal already.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make some
real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Valencia have their second corner now. They've played it short.
Takes a shot!
Corner number 3 coming up. Mateus plays it short. Well, that is one way to stop him. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And it's Zico. He's looking wide.
And he's had a hit!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now the breakaway. And here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Brazil can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Brazil really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Pelé. Lahm. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lahm. Messi. Beckenbauer looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Iniesta. And it's Zanetti. Iniesta. David Villa has good chance here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Brazil just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And this is Pelé. Zico shifted it to the flank. And Zanetti. And he's gone searching crossfield. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's had it taken off him. That's a little off target. And it's Iniesta. Beckenbauer. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Zanetti gets into a good position. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Beckenbauer, well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Beckenbauer, over to the left. David Villa gets into some space. David Villa in acres of... He's gone for goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Villa really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Valencia get their fourth corner.
El dorsal 17, el dorsal 13 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 30, el dorsal 22.
And it's been taken short.
El dorsal 9.
Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
This looks promising. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Mbappe. He could be in here. Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a... Has another go!
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Over towards the opposite flank.
Might want to be careful there.
Brazil still ahead by the game's only goal. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Pele. Kaká. He's having a shot! No mistake! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press. Robertson going full tilt down the left. Threads one in. Messi goes for the shot! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, we're on the way. Barcelona have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with...
Dembele!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Pirlo, nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. So what can they make of this? He's found a way through, and Del Piero! And that was nowhere near his best. Romario, Jim, he hardly needs any introduction, does he? He's been there, done it all at the very highest level.
Yeah, one of the most prolific strikers.
Romario! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Great vision. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Romario. And Romario!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that looks a decent ball. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, good spread. He won't be happy with that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram simply refused to be outdone there. Neither side yet able to find the net. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Messi taking charge of the dead ball. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Oh no, this does not look good. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Messi. Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele. Dembele! And it's Vieira. It's a threatening ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or...
Applies the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Oh, it's Pirlo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lam. That has not gone well. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Romario. Pirlo. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that's going up front in a hurry. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the shot's on, shoots! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's found a way through. Romario goes hurtling down that left-hand side. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Brazil really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Neymar. That looks a good ball through. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Zico is there, and he can pick it up. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Played out to the left flank. Neymar. He is chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
La asistencia a este partido
Almost an hour
asciende
gone.
a 98.004 espectadores.
Threads one in. Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's there to retrieve it. Pirlo. And he cuts out the supply. Pinches it off him. Now it's Messi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi with a real chance here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 19, Pirlo. Serán sustituidos por
And he's there to belt it away. Now there's a fine ball.
El dorsal 9, Scholes. El dorsal
And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Oh, nearly. but nearly is nothing. Ended up in no man's land. Driving forward, and it's Tonali. Scholes. Oh, it's a great ball. Oh, Bamiyang! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been played through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter.
He's given it away. Scholes. He's a sharp little ball here. Quality ball. Right, Shevchenko. Aubameyang receives it in a good position here. And that's been drilled in. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcases many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That'll be a throw-in. He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens, it gets pinched.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Kokchu. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. Oh, they could break here. Pass is just off target. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. That's been cut out, well played. Iniesta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Messi. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! Goal! Brazil!
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Decent chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Del Piero. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. This looks promising. That is lovely. Del Piero! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Kokchu gets good distance on it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And smartly reclaimed. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rijkaard. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, well played. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Messi. Del Piero.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Back when it goes.
Shoots! It's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
No, that's been intercepted. Donatoni. Rijkaard. Now it's Lewandowski, and this is Del Piero. Knocks it into space. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. And it's Timber. And he skips past his man. And it's Del Piero.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Has a shot! Zanetti is there to clear. That looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Can he finish? Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Donatoni. Ball played for Kukçu. Donatoni. Looks to the other side. And it's Timber. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
No way through there. And here's Messi. Rijkaard. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Messi providing an outlet on that one. This is Del Piero. He's having a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Timber. Del Piero. 60 minutes played. Ball played for Kukçu. Smoothly does it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Del Piero. Sanchez gets it clear. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Del Piero goes steaming forward. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deep cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Kukçu. Goes for the shot!
Substitution in progress.
Poland with the corner, they're first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kukçu. Donadoni purring through the gears. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Sanchez calmly anticipates. And he's played it back. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement.
Poland really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
David Villa wins the duel this time. Lovely bit of skill. Donadoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Here's a chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! And the lead is extended still further. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rijkaard tries to play it through. Now it's Villa. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Sanchez. Donadoni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now Howson.
2 added minutes
Probing
has
pass.
been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
And a quick announcement.
Any
today
reflections
that
on what you've seen,
memorabilia
Jim?
from today's
Brazil
match is
definitely
now on
impressing me
sale
here,
in the stadium.
especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental
Ukraine
occasion.
against Brazil.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage...
And the volley. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Messi. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Messi. That has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's gone for goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Quarter of an hour played. Good chance here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Delivers the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Neymar. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. Decent chance! Now in he goes again. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Knocks it into space. Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong, and...
Mateus! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ukraine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mateus! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Berry. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball. Just the goalkeepers. And a chance! Loose. And it's come back out to him. And he's following up. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ukraine left themselves pretty well unguarded there, but they are still alive.
Their communication skills were lacking then, and they still came out of it with a generous bonus.
Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nicely weighted ball. Rashford drives it in. Thuram attempts a clearance. Tries to play it through. Has a look and plays it forward. No, he's not getting past him there. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Not the most accurate pass. The ball has bounced loose now. Distributed tidily. Messi picks it up out wide. And there's the shot! Rijkaard getting this one clear. And this is Del Piero. Not the most convincing of passes. Zico with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Rashford. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. He's a sharp little ball here.
Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mateus, and the shot! It's a pretty loose pass. It's Rashford! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Ukraine have their second corner now. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Ukraine really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Oh, good spread. Messi receives it in a wide position.
Messi! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here.
He'll be disappointed with that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mateus.
He rises!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Rashford. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. No, that's been intercepted. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. Nicely spread. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van Dijk. It's Pirlo. Rashford. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 10, Messi. Coming on the field is number 21, Bernardo Silva. Substitutions
And
taking
it's
place.
Pirlo. Rijkaard.
He's having a go!
It's anyone's ball now. Kaka, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Half an hour gone in the second half. Out to the left it goes. And that was nowhere near his best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Kaka.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
David Villa. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Kaka gets a foot in here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he cuts out the supply. Out towards the flank. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Bernardo Silva, and he's had it nicked away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking to play him in, and this is Cruyff. Pinches it off him. Now it's Villa. And the finish! It's hit the upright.
Has been indicated.
Two minutes to be added on. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good-looking ball. Baresi. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. As you can see, we've already started here. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of...
It's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Mohamed Salah clears. And that's definitely not his best. Szoboszlai. Calafiori. And it's Szoboszlai. That's Diaby. And it's Salah. Thiago. Now it's Diaby. Knocks it into space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Thiago.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Szoboszlai. Calafiori. Diaby. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stood up well to him there. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Haaland. Throw it. It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Ligt. Neither side yet able to find the net. Trippier. And it's Thiago. Played into space. Well, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland. Diaby. Now Thiago. Can he get on the end of this? Szoboszlai. Diaby. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's had it nicked away. Calafiori. Threads one in. Calafiori has it out wide and in space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Trippier. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thiago. Cross from Thiago. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Thiago. Nicely spread. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's made its way to him. Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Baresi with the clearance. He's having a go!
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Diaby brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's Thiago. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Trippier. Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Szoboszlai. He's a sharp little ball here. Pings in across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Szoboszlai. Calafiori. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Brazil really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Szoboszlai. Played into them, climbs up big! Oh, it's hit the post! Messi. Akanji. And it's Ugarte. And here's Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In by Trippier. Diaby. He has a look up. Tries to cross. Buffon deals with that nice and simple. And the counter is on. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Ugarte. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And De Ligt. There will be a throw-in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Verbruggen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Szoboszlai. Ugarte. That's Diaby. Thiago. Plenty to aim at here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And it's Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's whipped it across. And that is out of play.
Teremos uma substituição.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's been given away. He's picked his way through. Oh, super ball. Tries a shot! He scored! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And Messi! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Brazil have their second corner now.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Thinks about the shot. Messi, Akanji did well to stay calm there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Szoboszlai. It's a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Trippier. Brazil still ahead by the game's only goal. That's been cut out, well played. Just 5 minutes left. Rodrigue. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ugarte. Nicely weighted ball. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And we're done. Brazil have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box.
Oh, there's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Raul. Now it's Pelé. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. Shoots! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's been shifted off it. Knocks it into space. And this is Raul. And it's hoisted clear. Del Piero. Well, that pass isn't the best. Up towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking to play him in. Yamal, he has found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Del Piero. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And a chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Well, they've got it again. Looking for the run. Messi, he's picked his way through. Takes a shot. Oh, that's a waste.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Raul. Can he get it through? Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar receives it in a good position.
Has a shot! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh no, this does not look good. Takes a shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's beaten the last man. Can he finish? Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here. Bruno Fernandes. Rice. Yamal. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Pelé. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
It's Pelé! He scored!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Zubimendi, and here's Bruno Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence, now it's Messi. Zubimendi. Now, can they get him away? Now that looks a decent ball. Out to the right. That has ended up in no man's land. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No way through. Quality ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Brazil are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Brazil head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to play it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pass somewhat off target. Zubimendi. To Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Raul. That's a good ball out wide. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. Now he's off and running. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lam promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Del Piero. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Lam. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lovely feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Goes for a shot! No mistake! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Brazil blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Picked out brilliantly. That's an excellent interception. Zico. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bruno Fernandes. Subimendi. Now it's Raul. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Shapes to shoot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 14 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, Hazard, el dorsal 5.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Subimendi. Oh, some tackle that. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. David Villa. Oh, this is a shot, surely! And he hits the net. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. It was a great finish. He put it away. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. We're talking... He's gone for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Great vision. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Played out to the right. Can he get it through? Baresi gets a foot in here. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Messi, and he's got the beating of his man. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Played into space. Now it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter...
Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Played out towards the right wing. Elise's cross. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable. Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zico. And the counter is on. Rijkaard goes sliding in. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that. Encouraged the pass. Olise! Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar chasing after it. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nice interception, well timed. Baresi cuts it out. Rijkaard. And it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Quality ball. Now it's Messi. Well read, nice interception. 30 minutes gone. Cruyff. And here's Forlan. And this is Hazard. Now he's got space here. Oh, good take in a good area. And he lines up a cross. He rises! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that'll be a goal kick. Looking for the run. Forlan. He's found a way through. Looking to go deep. Lahm can get it clear. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Elise. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And Del Piero! And he has kept it out somehow.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There will be 1 minute
Oh,
at
that's
a
well
time.
spotted. Oh, this is a great position. Big chance! What a wonderful goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Those of you making
No,
their way
well,
home
the
on public
pickings certainly
transportation
have
today,
been rich
please
in this
watch the
first
screen of
half.
the train
Well, I think the
departure
message
times
from the
all
manager
over
at
major
half-time will
stations.
be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Brazil head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Shot at goal! Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In again. Out of play for a goal kick. And here's Forlan. He's being urged to shoot. Forlan has it in a wide position. Baresi is there and he can get that clear. Oh, good spread. Tries to play it through. No way through, so back it comes. Neymar looking for options for movement. And this is Del Piero. He is through here. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this is Forlan. Forlan. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He has a look up. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he plays one through. Another chance from a corner.
Substitution.
Brazil have their second corner now. Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Lahm gets over and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Great defending, strong and determined.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a pretty loose pass. Distributed tidily. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Forlan. Olise out to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Manchester United have their third corner. Kaká with the clearance. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Stood up well to him there. Spread it left. Pelé. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kukçu. Kukçu is the team's great visionary.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. That's that, the end. Brazil proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone.